Man, that's a nice deck.
Thank you.
So, tell me about it. What happened?
Well, we poured the concrete. So last time we were here, forms were up, the steel was in, and so we poured it. About 4 days later, we came in and we did the interior finish. This thing filled up yesterday. That's why it has the green tint to it.
Yep.
Generally, the water out of the tap does come out this color. We're working on the chemistry now. It's started up, it's filtering, and we're just trying to get it swim ready.
You just filled it up last night. It's already really, really clear for just being started up last night. It looks great.
Yeah, so when I came yesterday, I added a startup agent, sequestering agent to basically make sure that none of the calcium or metals are gonna come out on the surface. And then I went ahead and I started the equipment up. It wasn't all the way full, but it was over the jets. And so I turned the skimmer off. I got it primed up from the drain and I got this thing circulating as it filled up. I gave it its first brush, and so we already have some of the filter dust filtering out, and I mean, it really looks great.
Beautiful. So this needs to be brushed for how many days going forward?
Twice a day for 2 weeks would be ideal.
Okay.
It's a quartz finish, and that quartz will hang on a little bit more than a pebble, and definitely more than like a Marcite plaster, but any plaster should be brushed twice a day for the first couple of weeks.
Absolutely.
This one I think is especially important to do that with. We'll keep working on the startup, working on the chemistry. It will go from slightly green to like a light cool blue color. We'll bring in topsoil, leave it to their landscape company to get them really prepped for sod and irrigation.
There we go. So we're almost done here, basically.
A couple more things during the startup. We'll do things like put on the finishing touches, put the returns in for the jets, label the equipment so they know which one's the skimmer, which line's the skimmer, which line's the main drain, set up the pump, set up the schedules, really just put on all the finishing touches so that they've got a complete project.
All those pool guys out there can really appreciate a nice labeled equipment pad.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's a great point. We do it for the customer. Not for the pool guy, but that's
the pool guys appreciate it.
Yeah.
Rest assured.
We got to get a mastic joint in here.
Oh yeah, so I do see that.
This is the poly void in between, so that'll come out and we'll do a nice clean mastic joint so that there's no water that can get between the pool and the deck, and there's a little bit of flexibility.
Yeah, I think we got a video on that. I think the pool guy's done one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I think the pool guy should do the mastic.
Okay. Well,
you don't want to do that.
You heard it here, guys. We might delay your project a little bit on account of the mastic. I was about to ask, how much longer till we're out of here and they're ready to swim?
There's different schools of thought on when you can swim. To me, the right school of thought is once the water chemistry is adjusted and balanced, it's ready to swim. Some people will say, well, they say 28 days because that's how long it takes for the plaster to fully cure out.
Yep.
But that plaster is super hard, harder than your flat work. This concrete is maybe 3,200 PSI. That quartz is probably 8,000 PSI whenever it's fully cured. So it's already hard. You're not gonna get on that quartz and make footprints.
Yeah, walking around in that is not gonna hurt it by any means. The big concern is cleaners in there.
Yeah, and we wait on the cleaner.
Yeah.
They do say 28 days. We put in after 14 days. We'll put the eyeballs on a white finish like this. We'll put the return jets in after about a week. What I would advise to anybody who's doing it is to follow the MPC startup process. But, we've done enough that we use some discretion around what kind of finish that we're doing, whether it's a dark pebble or white quartz. And we make some adjustments along the way to provide the best experience, really.
Yeah, because I mean, what material put in there is going to, determine what it's going to put off.
Right. So it's pretty hard to mess up this white quartz, but if I have like a dark colored pebble, I'm much more careful with it because it's harder to finish in general. It shows imperfections more.
The imperfections are just a lot more obvious on that darker finish.
Right.
You might see the pool guy installing some mastic on this project. If not, somebody bailed me out, and thank you in advance.